The first thing which you need to decide after having booked an Amalfi Coast trip is whether or not to drive a car. Let me show you a few clips of what the drive looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? I drove all along the Amalfi Coast, starting from Positano to Maiori twice, and my experience was simply mind-blowing. You need to do this. I picked up this car from Naples airport. The pickup was a bit chaotic, I would say. So the only company which I saw had a proper in-terminal pickup was Sixt. All the others were outside the terminal. So keep this in mind when you are booking your rental car. So what are the benefits of booking a car? Obviously, the first thing which comes into my mind is flexibility. I am traveling with a young family, so my kids are only 10 and 7. So I need a bit of flexibility for the start of the day. I really don't want to miss a bus and then wait for another 2 hours to get another bus, or spend a huge amount in taxis. So private taxi, what I've heard, is very, very expensive here. The average cost for a car, I'd say I've seen, is about 30 euros per day. It can vary depending upon which car you select. I've got a compact SUV and I'm paying 105 euros for 3 days. Drive in Amalfi Coast only if you enjoy driving and you are very confident in your driving skills. Keep your ego aside while you're driving. It's an universal law for driving, but so much more applicable when you're driving in Amalfi Coast, because the locals here are so much used to the twists and bends of the road, they will just zip through you. And sometimes even blowing horns. You don't pay attention. You just pay attention on the road itself and make it safe for yourself and the family, and for the other people who are driving the car or who are crossing the roads. So there will be people honking, but don't pay any attention to them. Don't let it distract you. There's a lot of misinformation on internet, YouTube, Google search, that parking is really difficult in the Amalfi Coast. I am traveling in the highest of seasons, which is the last week of July, summer holidays, like huge crowd. Every beach I went to, I got a parking within say 0.2 to 3 miles from the beach. So the average cost of parking while you're driving on the Amalfi Coast is about 4 to 5 euros per hour. So to park in some places like Positano, which is really popular with the tourists, you might have to spend about 12 euros an hour. So don't park your car miles away from the beach. Then the walk up and down would be really uncomfortable. So most of the beaches which I've seen, they have got parking spaces, parking garages very near to the beach. So my final verdict is you should absolutely drive a car on the Amalfi Coast. If you're not driving, you're missing a lot.